Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome as well. I hope that you decide to hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to do my October budget. And before we start that, I wanted to say a couple things. So first thing, thank you guys so much for your continued support. I just hit 1,000 subscribers and it's amazing. I still can't believe that 1,000 people actually want to watch my video. So thank you guys so much for that. The other thing I wanted to say before this video was to check out my video on my entire budgeting process. I go step by step in what I do. I'll link that up here so that you guys can go see it if you haven't already. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to use this sticker sheet mostly because there's a little bit of orange in it and I felt like this would go well. Now Erin Condren is selling the really cute pumpkin sticker sheets, and I wish that I had those in time for this video, but I'll use them next time, I guess. So I always just lay this washi down at the top. I really like to make my budgets cute, and honestly that makes me look at them because they are cute and I like looking at them. So that's a huge thing for me, and you probably have noticed that if you watch my videos. So I'm just going to go ahead and layer the sticker here that says October and just write in budget. Okay, got that. I'm just going to go ahead. I never make this like extremely in the middle, but as long as it's kind of close. So that's cute. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is write in, I like to use these check mark things for income and expenses just as labels. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and honestly I think I'm going to use the blue just because it will be easier to read. So I'll just write income and then expenses. And go ahead and put those down. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I don't leave a ton of space for the income part, and that's really just because I honestly don't split out my paychecks. I just put the lump amount, and I get paid, I'm like on salary, so really it doesn't make a huge difference what each paycheck is, just as long as I'm getting the same amount every month that I'm expecting. So now I'm going to go ahead and put in my budgeted items, and then I'll move on to doing the actual and all of that. So the first thing that I always have is our mortgage. And I don't disclose that. I'm sorry, I just really don't feel comfortable disclosing that. So then we have our electric. And this month it was around $70 or $80. So I'm going to budget $100 again just to be safe. Then we have our gas, and that's usually pretty cheap, so I'm going to budget $40 for that for the month. Then we have to pay our water bill this month. It's every 2 months, and that is usually around $80. Next is cable. I've been looking into different providers for a while now, and I just haven't found any good alternatives. So we still have our cable with Comcast. Then we have Netflix, which is $11.99 per month. We have my car payment, and that's the same every month, $367.78. Gas for our cars, I'm going to budget $100. I've been doing $120, but we're always under for that, so I don't think we need $120. Then we have groceries. I've had some questions about the grocery amount, and honestly what I do is every Sunday in the month, I multiply 100 by that. So this, in October, there's 5 Sundays, which is when we go grocery shopping, so that means I'll need $500. We usually spend about $100 per week on groceries. Next, we'll get into our cash envelopes, and the first thing is eating out. I give us $40 per week, so that comes out to be $200. Then haircuts and my eyebrows. Oops, and I like to put a C next to it just so I know. And that is $30 per month. Then we have household, which we always end up blowing through. I honestly have no idea why, but we always do. So I'm not expecting a ton of things this month, but I'm just gonna put down 50 and hopefully we're under that. We'll need to buy diapers for Macy. We usually stock up so that we don't have to buy them like every month or every week. I get usually like 2 to 3 months, so I'm gonna budget 125. I'm hoping it's closer to 100, but we'll see. Then Halloween is this month, and I like to make our costumes. This Halloween, we're actually, our whole family, me, Jason, Macy, and my brother, we're going to dress up as Monsters Inc. So it'll be really fun to do the costumes and all that for that. So I'm budgeting $30 for that. We have to buy Jason's heart meds this month. That I believe is every 3 months, and those are $130. Then one of the last things we have are our sinking funds, which are a total of $405. And then I'm gonna put a little spot for miscellaneous, just in case things come up, and then total expenses, which again, I will total up at a different time because I don't share that information. So I think what I'm going to do now, let me look really quickly at September how I did this because I don't remember. Okay, so what I did is I just put right here at the bottom, potential savings. So I'll just write that in there, and then I'll figure out a space to put like our actual savings. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and make my little columns for actual. I like to do this so that I'm actually tracking what we're spending. So I'll do that as actual, and then here we will have what we're over or under. And again, I kind of do this every time, but I'm just gonna take these 2 blue flags and just write in actual and then plus / minus, and just kind of label those columns so I know what they are. This whole process will change next year. I'm getting the deluxe monthly for my budget planner, so things will be a little different next year, but I'm hoping to keep the same type of layout. The last thing that I want to do is go ahead and put a spot for actual savings, and this time I might actually just put it right at the bottom. Last time I put it up here, but I think I'm gonna just do it at the bottom if I have room. So actual savings, and then have it there. And I love using these piggy bank stickers from Just My Rosy Life And since it's October, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use one of the orange just to kind of tie that in there. I know it's not the traditional Halloween type of October budget, but I feel like it's cute, so I'm excited about it. So that's in there. So now after the month happens and I fill in my actuals and my plus or minus, I can put my total savings here, and that's like an easy check. So I think that's it for this page. One of the last things that I do, sorry, this thing's bugging me, is I kind of set up my expense tracking, and you can see I've already added in a few things that I know are going to happen on those dates. And if you see these Prius tags, this has to do with our sinking funds now, so that's why you didn't see it in my budget. But the last thing that I always do is I use the second washi and I put that right at the top on the side that doesn't have the, the date. And I like doing this because it just kind of ties both of the pages together. And it adds color. So that is that. I seriously love the way that like just adding that one piece makes a huge difference. And it really does, like, the orange here really ties in here. Something that I normally do is I tell you guys what color stickers I'm going to use. And obviously for like our bills, I'm going to use the orange. And then I think I'm going to use the pink here, the same color pink on this, because it'll tie with the pink up here. So it's a little not traditional, but I like the way that it turned out. So that is it for my October budget, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions about what I did or anything like that, just let me know down below. I am planning on putting up a budget with me using a bullet journal. I've never tried this before. I really have wanted to try it out for a while and see how I like it, because it will be a lot different from like me using stickers to make it cute. So if you're interested in that, I think it's going to be up the next day after this. So I think I'm going to put this up Tuesday, and this will be up on Wednesday. So go check that out if you're interested in seeing how I do with that. So that is it, guys, for this budget with me. Thank you guys so much again for watching and supporting me and, in this whole crazy YouTube thing. But that is it. So thank you guys so much. Bye.